Brett Gordon has meant a lot to our program the last 2 years. I think everybody knows the history. Made our team as a walk-on. Did a tremendous job for us the last 2 years. But it's above and beyond just what he did on the field. His leadership to all of the guys has been great. He's taken a lot of the young guys under his wing. But listen, Brett Gordon is the epitome of a student athlete. He's an incredible student, a great representative, and obviously today for him to get that pinch hit double was awesome. And we can't tell you enough what he's done for our program.
On the line, take us through that event.
Honestly, I can't tell you much about what happened. The first pitch, it was a pretty bad swing, but then the second pitch, I mean, God had to be with me because I can't tell you what happened between the swing and getting to second. Once I got to second, then I was able to take it all in, but from home to second, I couldn't tell you. It was just unreal.
What does that mean to you on senior day with your family to have a hit like that?
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, getting a hit like that in the first place, but then as your last at bat at home in front of these fans, you don't get a shot like that. That doesn't happen every day. So it's something you just got to take in and embrace.
Have you had time to kind of reflect on these 2 years? Because you kind of came in an atypical way, a walk-on trial, made the team, played a lot last year. I know you didn't play as much this year, but have you kind of reflected on what a journey it's been for you?
Yes, I mean, every day, you kind of got to reflect because sometimes you just get caught up in the business of baseball and baseball school, but when you got a stage platform like this, you got to just embrace it, take it all in, and just enjoy it while it lasts because everyone's career comes to an end at some point. So you just got to enjoy it while it lasts and enjoy the fans that you have, family and God and friends, teammates. So they're like my family now. So it's awesome.
Brett, you talked about these fans, and this is your last home game. How big of a lift would it be for you guys? You guys could get a good turnout of UCF fans in Clearwater in a couple weeks.
That would be pretty darn cool because, I know USF's closer, but our fan base is pretty good. And we get quite a few fans at each game. So, if we can carry it in, if we can take care of business at UConn first and then go down to Clearwater and have the fan base that we always have, it could be a huge lift for us because it boosts us. When we see fans for us, that gets us going, gets our energy up.
Let's talk about how you weren't happy with yesterday, but are you happy today with how the team responded, especially from a hitting standpoint?
I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy with the way the guys responded today. Really, today was a big game for us, and really, obviously as disappointed as we were yesterday, the way the guys hung in there. We just talked about a couple different things: playing the entire game, playing the whole game, and really just getting back to playing with the confidence and the energy level that we want to play at. That was really the basic message, that everything we want to accomplish is still in front of us, and we just need to play at a certain confidence, energy level, and your confidence is dictated by your preparation, So let's go up there and play the entire game and see what happens, and the guys did a great job. Today's the epitome of team win.
There late in the game, you got some other guys in there.
Yeah.
There was a great defensive play there in center field. Duty to
Yeah.
Perkins. Talk about that.
That was great. Yeah, Duty, great throw right there. No, that was great. We haven't had a lot of those opportunities, and today, great. Obviously, certainly from a home game standpoint, last home game too. But to get all those guys in was great. Those guys have. I know we've had a lot of our regulars, so to speak, some of those older guys, and some of our younger guys have been in there. But there's a lot of kids here that have a bright future in our baseball program, and they have worked extremely hard the entire year. And you look at it. So many of these guys, this is how you know it from an outsider standpoint and coaching standpoint. For the kids that may not play as much or get as many innings, when they get their chances, what do they do with it? And that shows you that they're preparing, they work hard. And a lot of times, sometimes that's working hard on your own, above and beyond. And all of these guys have done a great job and when they've had their opportunity.
Jared Petrie did a good job today in a long relief role. For some of the instability you've had in the bullpen, to see somebody who could work into a late innings post-game role?
Never know. Never know. First of all, I'm glad you brought that up. Jared Petrie was an incredible star for us today. Did an awesome job and, held everything in check right there and put up some zeros. But Petrie did a tremendous job. We'll see. Obviously as we go moving forward and try to enjoy this win a little bit. But, for us moving forward, our rotation, you're exactly right. We have to get some consistency in our starting rotation. We'll kind of see what we do here going down the stretch run. Obviously, we've got 4 very important games moving forward this week, so I'll sit back and look at it and make some decisions.
Sort of manage this week from a pitching standpoint. Like you said, you got an important game on Tuesday, but then the series is on a short week, and what's on the line. You control your own destiny. So how do you sort of manage that from a staff standpoint?
It's a great question. The way I'm looking at it is that the next 4 games, every game matters. That's how I'm looking at it from a pitching standpoint. I don't know what we're going to do yet, at Florida State. I do know that we're obviously in a position to compete for a championship up at UConn, and I also know that I think that we're still we're in a position to compete for an at-large bid at the NCAA regionals. So the big positive of this is we're going down to the last week of the regular season, and we have an opportunity to win a championship and an opportunity in my mind to solidify ourselves as an at-large bid team. So from a pitching standpoint, yeah, there's a lot of challenges. What one thing we've got to do, he talked about starting rotation, we have to get some quality innings and more innings out of our starting rotation. You look at it, the game within the game is Skoglund obviously goes 7 to 9 every week, and it's not just he pitches great, but he helps your bullpen. If Skoglund wasn't going 7 to 9, it's even more on it. So point being is that, I can see us at Florida State staffing it up. I feel pretty confident that that's what we'll do. We'll staff it up with a lot of guys. Everybody's available. I didn't want to throw Zach Rogers this weekend. I will say, Raj was, available if we needed him. I didn't want to throw him. So I think going into Florida State, we'll use a lot of guys. Skoglund's going to throw Thursday at UConn, and we'll figure out Friday, Saturday.
You like Rogers being